VMware Explorer Barcelona 2023. I'm here with Zerto with HPE, with Chris Rogers. Chris, can you tell us more about what's new with Zerto this year?
Yeah, of course. So thanks for having me. So Zerto 10 came out this year, one of our biggest releases we've ever done. I'm sure you've seen all the marketing and all the materials and the events we did, but some really kind of marquee kind of things we brought out this year. The biggest one, I think, for me that hit headlines everywhere was the real-time ransomware encryption detection. So as you know, and if you follow Zerto, or if you don't, or you're brand new, the way we stream data from site A to site B is with continuous data protection. So we're taking copies of the data every 5 to 10 seconds and shipping that across for your data protection needs. And what we've done is, in our engine, where we're capturing the writes, we're actually analysing those in real time. So we're looking at the history of the data, we're looking at kind of a baseline, and then seeing if anything's changed. And then in almost real time, so there's 5 and 10 second increments we've got, we can then tell you if we think something looks anomalous with your data. So if you're getting hit with a ransomware attack, you want to know as soon as possible that's happening so you can take action, right? So in our platform, we'll then be able to give you checkpoints to recover from. We can then mark them as we think this one looks dodgy or looks like it might be encrypted. Then also we can then tag a clean one for you to say, we think this one's going to be a clean checkpoint, this is one you should recover to. And all of that, within 5, 10, 15 seconds of your data being replicated. And that's on an ongoing basis. So every application, every VM, and even down to an individual volume level, we'll be able to tell you which one looks like it's been impacted. And because we can do volume, VM, and then the whole application layer, it helps you identify that blast radius as well. So you can say, oh, my app 1, app 2, app 3 seem to be fine, but app 4 looks like it's been encrypted. So I can take action to segment maybe app 4 off before it goes through my whole stack. So it kind of gives you the early warning system to kind of say something's happened, whereas previously what we would do is kind of take our backup overnight, ship it across, analyze it, and then it would say, yes, it's encrypted, but we're a whole day behind in that instance, right? So the ransomware's either spread even further into our systems, or we're going back 24 hours to try and recover that data. So we're doing it in near real time.
This is actually the main advantage compared to the traditional vendors of the backup solutions, right?
Yeah, absolutely, and the same kind of unique principles of why Zerto were founded originally was speed of recovery and ease of recovery, and those low RPOs and low RTOs. They all apply to ransomware recovery as well. No one wants to lose data, and no one wants to be down for any extended period of time. So bringing Zerto to that fore and being able to give you that extra insight into your data to say this looks encrypted, this doesn't, it's going to help you no end.
I remember a couple of versions back, the Zerto journal did not allow actually to go back in time for a too long time. But now, since several versions, the journal we can go back in time like many years.
Yeah, so we got 30 days is our short-term journal, and then with our extended journal copy, we can go back anywhere up to a year now, and that gives you then kind of no one probably can keep 5 seconds for years, right? So it ages out. So you might take hourlies or dailies to keep those for years. Rather than that. And that then kind of provides the immutability part of the Zerto solution as well. So being able to store that on a store once device or AWS or in Azure, locking it down, and then when you've got that immutability, you can say, my journal or everything in my environment's been corrupted, including my ESXi hosts, everything's gone, let me spin that up somewhere, let me spin up in a clean room. And then a new thing in Zerto 10 we launched as well was the Zerto Cyber Resilience Vault. So giving you that extra layer of data security, data integrity, and it really combines the essence of a clean room, so a clean space for you to bring up your data in, and a data vault. So typically those are two separate things. You would buy a clean room and try and keep it clean, and then you buy a data vault and keep your data locked down. With Zerto and HPE, we're bringing that together. So we're using Zerto for the recovery software, and then we're using Aruba for the networking, ProLiant for compute, and then Electra for the storage. We're packaging all that up together into a cyber resilience vault. So when you have the worst of the attacks and everything is gone, literally everything you have is gone, you have a break glass copy in the cyber resilience vault, you can bring that up, cleanse, clean, whatever you want to do with it in that isolated environment. and then no one can actually touch those that data either. And then the benefit of using Zerto in there, we're not just bringing up snapshots of data from storage arrays, right? We're bringing Zerto up in that environment as well. So you still get that detection piece in there as well. So you get those checkpoints you can look back through and say, oh, this one looks clean, let me bring that one up in the vault. Or alternatively, if you've got forensics in, you can say, this one looks encrypted, let me bring that one up and see if they can figure out where it came from, what strain it is, all those type of things, but all in that clean room as well. So those are really, really exciting as well.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
Cheers, Vlad. Thank you very much. See you soon.